Hi. Welcome back to the Explanation Pro. Today we will recap an awesome movie called One Wild Moment. Spoiler ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie begins with two men sitting in the car's front seat while two young and pretty girls are sitting in the back seat. We see Antoine, who has planned this trip on an island with his best friend named Laurent. Both friends have young daughters. Antoine's daughter, a 17-year-old teen, is named Launa, while Laurent's daughter is 18 years old is named Marie. Antoine thought it would be a good idea to go on this trip. But the young blood is obviously not interested in the trip. They reach a beautiful house and the girls go upstairs. But finding a dead rat in their room doesn't help their mood. The girls find some cellular signal on a grave. Because they are on a grave, they decide to take a zombie photo. On Facebook, they find a couple of friends who are in town. Both young girls go to their dads for permission. At first, they are a bit concerned, but later both dads agree to let them go if they get back by 1:30 a.m. Antoine seems to be having some sort of trouble with his wife. He tries to contact her but has no luck. At night, the cab is waiting for Launa and Marie. Their dad strictly tells them not to go clubbing. Both girls lie they are going to meet their friends on a beach and go to a club. They change their clothes inside the cab. They drink shots and are with other guys. Maria starts making out with a guy beside her while Launa is staying close to another guy. At their house, both dads are playing a game while Antoine asks Laurent about his divorce. Antoine suggests Laurent find someone so he doesn't feel lonely. The girls are still having fun, making their dads worry. Soon, both girls arrive on scooters, which makes both dads angry. Antoine, who is not much open-minded, starts yelling. Laurent, who tries to stay calm, also gets disappointed seeing both girls drunk. Antoine and Laurent order them to head to their room after seeing they have changed their clothes to something inappropriate. The next day everyone can be seen going canyoning. Laurent and Launa go first. Because Laurent isn't her dad, Launa at first is a bit awkward but soon feels comfortable. Launa, being scared of the heights, starts panicking, but Laurent hugs her from behind and consoles her. They both reach the pond below them and sleep on a rock. Laurent is unaware of how Launa is looking at him. In the next scene, we can see Laurent helping his daughter Marie take off her jumpsuit. But Launa has to take off hers alone because her dad, Antoine, is busy on a call with his wife. Launa does her best and mistakenly uncovers her one breast. Laurent, who sees this, tries to pretend he didn't. Launa, who seems into Laurent, doesn't cover herself right away. Instead, she lets him see it and gives him looks. Even while heading home in the car, Launa keeps staring at Laurent, biting her finger. At night, Launa is fighting with her dad Antoine because she wants to go with Marie to the beach for an event. But Antoine reminds her she is not above 18 and should not go on such events. But soon, Antoine notices a woman he likes and tells Launa that she can go only if Laurent goes with them to keep an eye on the girls. Everyone agrees. While the girls dance at the event, Antoine tries his luck and flirts with the women he likes. Laurent, who is supposed to keep an eye, meets a woman and flirts with her. They both soon start to dance really close. Launa notices this and gets jealous. She tells Marie about this, but she doesn't mind seeing her divorced dad with another woman. The guy who is with Launa tries to get physical, but she pushes him away. Launa goes to Laurent and says she is drunk and needs him. Laurent doesn't want to leave the sexy woman, but Launa keeps insisting. On the other hand, Antoine is on a date with this woman. But the woman asks him about the wedding ring he is wearing, making him feel guilty about going on a date while he is still married. In the event, Laurent and Launa are both drunk and dancing together. Soon, they both can be seen walking on the beach. Launa wants to go in the water but Laurent refuses. Launa strips off her clothes trying to seduce Laurent. She starts dancing in her lingerie. Soon, she gets completely naked. Laurent also joins her. Launa tries to take off his boxers and kisses him. They both get out of the water and talk. Launa expresses how she feels near him and Laurent tries to tell her how this is weird. But Launa again starts to kiss him. At first, Laurent tries to stop her but Launa doesn't listen and keeps going. Laurent also falls for the kiss and goes all in. The next morning, while brushing his teeth, Launa again tries to kiss Laurent but he stops her, saying whatever happened last night was not right. Later, we can see Marie and Antoine having breakfast together. Launa walks out and Mayor notices she is wearing her dad's underwear. Marie assumes something must have happened last night but stays quiet. Later, the group goes to a nearby beach to relax. Launa is sleeping while getting a sunbath. She asks Laurent to rub some lotion on her. Antoine is busy looking at a magazine. Launa tries to seduce Laurent. To avoid this, Laurent goes into the sea but she follows him. Laurent tries his best to push away Launa but she doesn't listen and keeps following him. Marie notices this and goes to sit near Antoine. Marie is upset because Antoine can't see anything else but his magazine. Laurent tries to explain their age difference and relationship but doesn't allow them to be close. But Launa says she's in love with him. At night, we see Marie getting ready but Laurent tells her not to go anywhere. Marie lets him know she knows about whatever is happening between him and Launa. Later, Launa sneaks into Laurent's bedroom to sleep with him. Laurent tells her to leave but she calls her dad. Laurent allows her to stay but tells her not to touch him. In the morning, Laurent tries to kick her out but she insists on saying I love you. Laurent, against his will, says I love you and Launa leaves. But Marie watches her sneaking out of the room. Marie enters their room and sleeps. But Launa wants to talk to her. Marie keeps ignoring her until she says she loves her father. Marie gets angry and calls Launa names. Marie storms out of the room leaving Launa crying. Marie sleeps on a sofa downstairs. Antoine, who wakes up and tries to talk to Marie, gets disrespected by her. Antoine is angry and goes to see Laurent and complains about his daughter. Antoine goes to make some eggs and talks to Launa about her mother. Laurent, eavesdropping, thinks Launa told Antoine about their affair. Laurent goes to apologize but Antoine explains his wife wants to move out. The group again heads to the beach and this time Launa goes with Laurent for a jet ski ride even though Laurent tried to avoid it. Laurent has had enough of her and shows his jet ski skills to scare her. Launa asks him to stop but he doesn't listen. Marie, sitting with her boyfriend, doesn't like seeing this. Antoine comes to her to talk about what happened earlier. He wants to know why she is in a bad mood recently. Marie lies and says it is because of her mom. Later that night, the group is playing Uno. While playing, Marie talks about a woman that Laurent likes. Marie asks why he didn't invite her on this trip. Listening to this, Launa gets jealous. Marie leaves the game in the middle. Launa also throws the cards. Antoine goes to call his wife, leaving just Laurent and Launa in the room. Launa forcefully kisses Laurent but he pushes her away and yells at her. Launa goes to her room sobbing and looks at some pictures she took while with Laurent. Launa in the morning goes to her dad's room to talk about her feelings. She talks about love but things escalate. She tells Antoine that she slept with a guy who is much older than her. She doesn't mention it is Laurent. The father and daughter have a fight. Marie is also upset with Laurent and leaves her breakfast, calling him pathetic. Antoine wants to take revenge against this guy and asks Laurent for his help. He instructs Laurent to take out Launa one night and try to pull out the name of the guy who touched her and dumped her. Laurent doesn't want to do anything but has to play along. He takes out Launa to dinner and tries to talk some sense to her. But she shows him no one cares about them even on Facebook. When they get home, Antoine is eager to know about what happened. He asks a lot of questions but Laurent lies he didn't find out anything. Antoine puts pressure on him and to get out of the situation Laurent again lies that the DJ might know something about the guy. But Antoine assumes the DJ himself must be the guy who did the thing. Both friends to the club and look at the DJ. Laurent tries to convince the DJ is not 40 but Antoine keeps drinking and ignores whatever Laurent says. Laurent also tries to say that he will again talk to Launa in the morning but again gets ignored. When the DJ goes to the bathroom, Antoine attacks him and starts to beat him up. The DJ tries to stop him but Antoine, being drunk and fueled in rage, keeps bashing the guy. The DJ at last admits he doesn't like girls and that he is gay. Laurent pulls out Antoine and takes him home. Later, while Laurent was asleep, Antoine goes to his room and wakes him up to apologize for last night. Laurent says it's not a big deal and lets it slide. Laurent consoles Antoine and understands he is just worried for his daughter. In the morning, while eating breakfast, the group gets interrupted by one of their neighbors who complains about the boars destroying his garden. The neighbor says they are going to hunt the boar down before they start breeding and populating. Antoine agrees and says he'll join with Laurent. Marie leaves the breakfast and Laurent follows her. They both have a fight. Laurent tries to apologize but Marie doesn't accept anything. She sits crying and Laurent feels guilty about everything. Later, everyone goes hunting the boar. While in the forest, Laurent finally gathers the courage to confess his dark side. Listening to this, Antoine goes silent and directly attacks Antoine. They both start to struggle on the ground. Laurent tries to stop him but Antoine keeps going. Back home, Marie and Launa are getting worried because their dads are not answering their phones. Launa apologizes to Marie and says it's her fault for whatever happened. Soon, Antoine gets home and sits outside. Laurent also comes back and starts to pack his bags. But he falls asleep. Antoine is still sitting outside waiting for his daughter. In the morning, the girls arrive on scooters with their boyfriends. They ask Antoine what happened. Just before Laurent can say anything, Antoine says nothing happened, meaning he moved on from whatever happened. Marie also touches her dad's arm, signaling she forgives him. In the end, Launa looks at Laurent and gives a smile.